There are stories that aren't about fame, but about what remains when it fades away. In 2001, one of the most admired women on the planet collapsed onto the cold floor of a bathroom, and that was where the greatest transformation of Sharon Stone's life began.
Sharon Stone, the woman who had to die to be reborn.
Off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
When Sharon Stone collapsed that day, she didn't know if she would ever wake up again. A brain aneurysm nearly took everything from her: her speech, her memory, her coordination. Hollywood moved on without looking back. Friends vanished. The job offers stopped. The woman once called one of the most powerful stars in the world could barely remember her lines. For 2 long years, Sharon rebuilt herself in silence. She learned to speak, to walk, to think again. She sold her house to pay medical bills, and every morning, standing before the mirror, she tried to remember who she was. There was no glamour, there was only survival. When she finally returned, she no longer sought applause. She said what few dare to say, that fame forgets quickly, that women in Hollywood have an expiration date, and that kindness is rarer than spotlights. Instead of red carpets, Sharon chose to speak about the nurses who held her hand when no one else showed up. She thanked those who stayed when the lights went out. "I had to die to learn how to live," she confessed years later. Today, Sharon Stone still acts, but she also writes, paints, and helps other stroke survivors. Her voice carries a new calm, the calm of someone who has looked death in the eyes and chosen to begin again. She lost everything that once defined her, and in that loss, she discovered what truly matters. Sharon Stone didn't disappear. She was reborn.
He is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was.
In the 1960s, Jim Morrison sang, "When the music's over, turn out the lights." But sometimes when the music ends, that's when the soul truly begins to sing.
This is one because.
If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and share it. That's the only way more people will have access to our content. A big hug and see you next time.